Welcome back to GS Coins, the channel where we explore the fascinating world of old, rare, and collectible coins from around the globe. In today's video, we will be taking a closer look at one of the most interesting coins in the Euro series, the 2 euro cent coin from the year 1999. At first glance, this may look like just another small, copper-plated coin that often goes unnoticed in everyday circulation. But when you really dive into its history, design, and market value, you will find that even a tiny coin like this has a story worth telling. So sit back, relax, and join me as we explore the 1999 2 euro cent coin, its unique features, and how much it could be worth in today's coin market in dollars. The 2 euro cent coin belongs to the subdivision of the euro currency that was introduced at the end of the 1990s, when many European countries began their transition from their national currencies to the common euro. The euro was officially launched in 1999, which makes coins from this year quite special, as they represent the very beginning of this new monetary era. The 2-cent coin is made of copper-plated steel, which gives it a reddish color that resembles the older European coins, such as the Italian lira and the German pfennig. It has a diameter of 18.75 millimeters, a weight of 3.06 grams, and is small but durable. On the obverse side of the coin, the design varies depending on the country that issued it, since every Eurozone nation has its own national side. On the reverse side, which is common for all euro coins, you will see the denomination 2 euro cent along with a globe showing Europe in relation to Africa and Asia and 12 stars representing the European Union. Now, what makes the 1999 2 euro cent coin particularly interesting is the fact that not every Eurozone country minted coins in 1999, and those that did were technically producing them in preparation for the physical introduction of the euro in 2002. This means that the 1999 coins never circulated immediately after minting, but were stored and only released in 2002 when the euro officially replaced many national currencies. For collectors, this makes the 1999 dated coins a kind of pre-launch issue, and many people look for them specifically because they are the very first euro coins ever produced. The 1999 2-cent coins can therefore attract more attention than coins from later years, especially if they are in good condition or better. When it comes to condition, coin collectors often judge coins on a grading scale that ranges from poor to uncirculated. A 1999 2 euro cent coin in good condition is one that shows some signs of circulation but still has all of its major details visible, including the inscriptions, the date, and the design elements. While it may not be as shiny as an uncirculated coin, it is still desirable to many casual collectors who are looking to complete their euro coin collections. Of course, the better the condition, the higher the potential value, especially for coins from the first year of the Euro series. Now let's talk about the market value of the 1999 2 euro cent coin in today's market. Generally, most circulated 2-cent coins are worth only their face value, which is just 2 euro cents. However, because the 1999 coins are the very first ones produced in the euro system, they can carry a small premium. A coin in average circulated condition might be worth anywhere from 10 cents to 50 cents in US dollars, depending on the country of issue and the demand among collectors. If your 1999 2 euro cent coin is in good condition, as we are focusing on in this video, it can often sell for around $1 to $2, especially if a collector is specifically searching for that date. In higher grades, such as extremely fine or uncirculated condition, the value can rise to $5 or even $10, with certain rare mint marks or limited issue varieties reaching even higher amounts. It is also important to remember that the value of coins like the 1999 2 euro cent coin is influenced by factors such as rarity, condition, and collector demand. Some countries minted fewer coins in 1999, and those examples can be harder to find today, which drives up their value. Additionally, as time goes on, more and more of these coins are lost from circulation or end up permanently in private collections, which makes them even scarcer. This is why holding on to a good condition example from 1999 can be a smart choice for collectors who are thinking long-term, because even though today it might only bring in a few dollars, in the future its value could increase as availability declines. Another interesting aspect about the 1999 2 € coin is its appeal to beginner collectors. Many people who start coin collecting in Europe begin with euro coins since they are familiar and widely available. Having a coin from the very first year of issue gives their collection an important historical anchor, and that increases demand. As a result, even these tiny coins can find eager buyers in the collector's market. Online platforms such as eBay and collector forums often list these coins for sale, and while the prices can vary, the 1999 examples do tend to sell more consistently. To conclude, the 1999 2 € coin is much more than just a small piece of copper-plated steel. It is a coin that marks the very beginning of a new currency system, one that unified many nations under a single monetary standard. For collectors, it's a historic piece that represents the launch of the euro. In good condition, the coin may not make you rich overnight, but it can certainly fetch a few dollars in today's market, with the potential to appreciate in value as time goes on. So if you have one of these coins in your pocket change, or if you find one tucked away in a drawer, make sure to hold on to it because it carries both historical significance and collector interest.
Next up, the 2 € coin from the year 2001, a small but fascinating piece of European currency that has its own story to tell. While at first glance it may seem like just another tiny coin used for everyday transactions, when we take a closer look at its origin, design, and market value, we realize that even the smallest coins can be treasures worth holding on to. So let's dive into the details of the 2001 2 € coin and find out how much it might be worth today in dollars. The 2 € coin is part of the subdivision of the euro currency system, introduced at the turn of the millennium. The euro was officially launched as a financial currency in 1999, but the actual physical coins and banknotes entered circulation in 2002. This makes the coins dated before 2002, such as the 2001 2 €, particularly interesting. These coins were minted in advance and stored for release, meaning they were struck before the euro was physically used by the public. For collectors, this makes the 2001 dated coins a type of pre-launch issue, representing a very special moment in the history of Europe's currency unification. The coin itself is made of copper-plated steel, giving it a reddish-brown appearance similar to older European copper coins. It weighs 3.06 grams and has a diameter of 18.75 millimeters, making it small but sturdy. On the common reverse side, which is the same across all Eurozone countries, you will find the denomination 2 €, along with a globe that shows Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, and the 12 stars of the European Union. The obverse side varies depending on the country that issued it, as each Eurozone nation has its own unique design. This adds another layer of collectability, since people often try to collect 2-cent coins from different countries and years, including the 2001 issue. One of the reasons the 2001 2 € coin is appealing to collectors is because of its timing. It was struck right before the euro currency officially went into circulation. Not every country minted 2001 coins, which means that depending on the issuing country, some examples are scarcer than others. The early dates, such as 1999, 2000, and 2001, have always attracted more attention because they are considered the first years of the euro coinage system, and they act as a bridge between the old national currencies and the new unified currency. Now, let's talk about the condition and market value. When we say a coin is in good condition, that means it has been circulated and shows some wear, but the key details such as the inscriptions, the date, and the designs are still clearly visible. A coin in good condition is not as shiny or perfect as an uncirculated example, but it is still collectible, especially when it comes to early euro coins like the 2001 2-cent piece. Collectors who want a coin from each year often seek these out, and while a good condition example may not reach the prices of mint state coins, it still carries more value than just its face value. In today's market, the 2001 2-euro-cent coin in good condition can typically be worth between 50 cents and $1, depending on the country of issue and demand from collectors. While this may not seem like a fortune, it is already several times higher than the coin's original face value. If the coin is in very fine or extremely fine condition, its value can climb higher, reaching around $2 to $3. In uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated condition, collectors might pay $5 to $10, and in rare cases, coins with certain mint marks or lower mintages could sell for even more. This shows how even the smallest and lowest denomination coins can hold surprising value for collectors, especially those from the early Euro period. Another factor to keep in mind is long-term collectability. As the years pass, coins from the early Euro period, like the 2001 2-cent coin, will become harder to find in circulation, since many are taken out and stored by collectors or lost to time. This scarcity increases their potential value. For new collectors, owning a coin from the very beginning of the Euro era is very important, and that demand helps to drive the market price. If you have a 2001 2-euro-cent coin in your collection, holding on to it could be a wise choice, as it may become more desirable in the future. The 2001 2-euro-cent coin is also popular because it represents history. It is a coin that symbolizes change, marking the period when Europe moved away from national currencies like the German mark, French franc, and Italian lira, and into a unified system. This historical importance adds meaning to the coin beyond its monetary value. Collectors often cherish it not just as a piece of metal, but as a reminder of a turning point in European history. To conclude, the 2001 2-euro-cent coin is small in size but significant in history and collectability. In good condition today, it can be worth around 50 cents to $1 in the collector's market, and with better grades, the value can rise even higher. Its place in history as one of the early Euro coins makes it a worthy addition to any collection. If you come across one of these coins, do not ignore it, because even though it may look like an ordinary piece of change, it carries with it a story of transition, unification, and potential value.
Next up, the 2005 2-euro-cent coin, a small but significant part of the Euro currency system. Many people overlook coins of such low denomination because they seem common and ordinary. But the truth is that every coin has a story, and the 2005 2-euro-cent coin is no exception. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, this video will give you a deeper understanding of this coin's background and how much it might be worth today in dollars. The Euro currency was introduced as a financial system in 1999, and coins and banknotes officially entered circulation in 2002. By 2005, the euro had already become an established currency across many European nations, replacing older national coins like the German mark, the French franc, the Italian lira, and many more. The 2-euro-cent coin, being one of the smallest denominations, was heavily used in everyday transactions, making it a coin that passed through millions of hands. Despite its small face value, it is an essential part of the Euro coin series and has become collectible for those who want to own coins from each year of issue. The 2005 2-euro-cent coin is made of copper-plated steel, which gives it its distinctive reddish-brown color. It has a weight of 3.06 grams and a diameter of 18.75 millimeters. The reverse side of the coin, which is common to all Eurozone countries, displays the denomination 2 euro cent, along with a globe showing Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, and 12 stars symbolizing the European Union. The obverse side, however, depends on the country that issued the coin. Each Eurozone nation has its own unique design, which makes collecting 2-euro-cent coins from different countries especially fun and rewarding. The year 2005 saw millions of these coins produced across multiple countries, but collectors still value them because they represent a key period in the early years of the euro currency. Now let's talk about condition. When a 2005 2-euro-cent coin is described as being in good condition, this means it has circulated and shows signs of wear, but remains fully identifiable with all inscriptions and designs visible. It is not as bright or sharp as an uncirculated coin, but it still holds collector interest, especially for those who are trying to complete year-by-year sets.
The condition of a coin is one of the most important factors when it comes to determining its value. And even though good condition is not the highest grade, it is still valuable compared to heavily worn examples. When it comes to market value in today's coin collecting world, the 2005 2-euro-cent coin in good condition is usually worth more than its face value. While its official denomination is just 2 cents in euro currency, collectors often pay between 20 cents and 50 cents in US dollars for examples in good condition. This is especially true if the coin comes from a country that minted fewer coins that year, or if it has a mint mark that is less common. Coins in very fine to extremely fine condition can reach around $1 to $2, while uncirculated or mint state examples can sell for $3 to $5 or even more depending on demand and rarity. It is also important to remember that the value of the 2005 2-euro-cent coin depends heavily on which country minted it. Some countries produced very large quantities of these coins, which makes them easy to find, while others had much smaller mintages, which makes those coins harder to obtain and more desirable to collectors. For example, collectors may be particularly interested in coins from smaller Eurozone nations or coins with rare mint marks. That means that two coins with the same date can have different market values depending on where they were minted. Another thing to keep in mind is long-term collectability. As years go by, coins like the 2005 2-euro-cent are slowly disappearing from circulation, either being withdrawn, lost, or kept by collectors. This gradual reduction in availability increases the value over time. Many collectors focus on completing full euro-cent collections that include every year from 1999 onwards, and since 2005 represents one of the earlier years of euro circulation, it has a secure place in those sets. Even though it may not be rare right now, its value will likely grow as fewer examples remain in circulation. The 2005 2-euro-cent coin also carries historical value. By 2005, the euro had firmly established itself as one of the world's most important currencies, rivaling the US dollar in global significance. Owning a coin from that year is like owning a piece of history from the early stages of the euro's success. Collectors often see these coins as more than just metal. They are symbols of economic unity across Europe and reminders of a period of transition in world finance. To conclude, the 2005 2-euro-cent coin may seem like a small and ordinary coin, but it is full of history and collectability. In good condition, its market value today is usually around 20 to 50 cents in US dollars, with higher values possible for better preserved coins or examples from countries with lower mintages. Over time, as more coins leave circulation, the value of the 2005 issue could continue to rise, making it a smart piece to hold on to if you have one. Thank you for joining me on GS Coins as we explored the story and value of the 2005 2-euro-cent coin. If you enjoyed learning about this coin and want to discover more about the history and value of coins from around the world, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with your fellow coin enthusiasts. Every coin tells a story, and here at GS Coins, we are passionate about sharing those stories with you. Until next time, happy collecting and always keep an eye on your change, because even the smallest coins can hold surprising value.